calm down, cause he just wanna learn something, so I teach him something. I am the one that teach
Call
him.
me 10 wins and 20.
You're a fake fucking lawsuit. You're just cashing in on him, man. How'd that lawsuit against MGTV go?
We don't have a court date yet. Do you want to know the court case number? I mean, that one there, and you don't know shit about any of this stuff, but listen, you're being named as a defendant.
Thrown out of court, man. I know all about this shit.
Thrown out of court? You don't know jack shit. You don't know anything. You're one of the most ignorant people on the internet, and you're a coward.
So how does Mike go to space but NASA doesn't?
What's your problem? Are you a Christian? Why are you
How
such a church
does Mike go to space but NASA doesn't?
Flat Earth reset.
How is Mike gonna prove flat Earth in 2019?
How many? You sound drunk. How many months ago did I give you a cease and desist?
Welcome to the Flat Earth Clown Show.
How many months ago did I give you that cease and desist email? I sent one to you in 2017.
I never received a court document from you, you little clown.
You know what? Actually, you got it. You did get it.
I own you, IPS.
You're fucking retarded. No, we're gonna find out who you are. You know that, right, Reset? We're gonna get your face.
You're a clown.
Yeah, this is Reset on the phone.
I own you.
No, you're a moron, and all the people that follow your channel are a bunch of morons. Florida, right?
Later, douchebag.
All right, well, there you got it. What is this dude's problem? You know, I mean, I'd like to go to the courthouse right now and add him as a defendant. I'm just waiting for the court date. It's called a joinder, and this is crazy. This guy is retarded. I mean, really stupid. But what is his problem? Like, why is he focused on me? Like, is he a big Jesus freak and he thinks I'm the devil? The guy's obviously a drunk, or he's been hit on the head. Like, he's always got that slurred speech. No, we're going to find out what he looks like. We're going to find out where he lives. We're thinking Florida.
Hello, everybody. And
it's just a matter of
today,
time.
Mark and Patricia.
I got what's called an administrative subpoena sent through the Federal District Courthouse asking Google for his address. In fact, I have that right here.
Welcome to the Flat Earth Clown Show.
But I have the cover sheet from the office of the clerk, and they went ahead and processed it. So I'm going to be getting his information from Google, whatever information is connected. And it's because his Gmail account was used for Facebook and for YouTube. So either Facebook or YouTube, Google is going to give me his docs. So we're going to get it. And that phone call is going to come back to haunt him. That's why I let him speak, because he's in violation of a cease and desist order, which he may not recognize the authority of this thing, but the court will. Yeah, he sounds like he's been boofing Xannies. He's not that smart. He's not that smart. His laugh is fake. He doesn't have a whole lot to say. But you've heard his voice. That might have been a voice changer, or he was drunk, because I heard him do his Patricia Steer voice when he puts on a wig and a skirt, and then he prances around the kitchen pretending to be her. It's the weirdest thing. He might be an alcoholic. I've always thought the guy was drunk. Like, the last time I heard him speak, I always thought, man, he's either brain damaged, or he's on meds, Xanax, you know, boofing, or something.
Welcome to the Flat Earth Clown Show.
That's the strange thing. Like, it's almost like he's been assigned to Flat Earth in order to attack experiments. He's been anti-FECOR because of experiments. He's probably at a bar. But honestly, I'd like him and Mike to meet in person. You know, this is a guy called Mike a phony, a fraud. He said Mike would never launch. After Mike launched, he says it's still fake. I mean, the guy, Eric Dubay says, Flat Earth reset. Most pointless phone call ever. Yeah, the guy obviously, I mean, what does he think? This is why I want to get him in court. That false bravado, that fake laugh, it's not going to go over well in court. You know, I don't want his money or his shitty blue Dodge pickup. Any of his stinky property. None of it. I'm not doing this for his money. If he even has any. You know, I got another email from another troll. You know, I wrote her an email and I said, because she was gossiping on, is Rusted Soul, Jenna Wilson. She's commenting on Flat Earth Reset's videos. Oh, Flat Earth Reset, I love you so much. When are you going to show your face? I need a daddy for my baby. And I'm like, Rusted, gossiping about me. So she writes me back and she says, I'm going to keep gossiping about you until you stop scamming people. It's like, what are you talking about, you damn weirdo? Scamming people, what are you talking about? I'm not even sure where she's coming from. Who knows what's wrong with Reset? I happen to think that he's being paid to make smear content about anyone doing experiments on flat Earth. He doesn't really talk about flat Earth. He doesn't know about
Welcome
psyops.
to the
guy
Flat
believes
Earth
the
Clown
official
Show.
story of Sandy. I mean, he's not a truther. Whatever this Flat Earth Reset is, he's not a truther. But he's been a full-time. It's almost like he was hired the day that Mad Mike announced his rocket jump, because all of his videos were initially about attacking Mad Mike. In fact, if you don't mind, everybody here, do this. And trust me, I have your back on this. And if you do it, I'll be very grateful. Go to Flat Earth Reset's channels and file a false DMCA takedown against one of his videos. If everybody does it right now, he will lose his channels because he won't do a counter notification because he'll have to dox himself. And so if you want to get rid of this guy, do it. You have my blessing. And if you need instructions on how to manipulate the system, I will help. We can sue them. They can't sue us because they're hiding. Anonymous people forfeit a lot of their power. You might as well take advantage of it. We have more power than them. I have more power than Flat Earth Reset. You realize that this guy can't even reveal where he lives? He's in hiding. He's a political prisoner. Think about it. He's a political prisoner. He's almost like witness protection. I can't show my face or my name because of IPS. You know how many people live in hiding because of me? Because they're afraid of having to own up to their bullshit. MGTV is still in hiding. He hasn't, and now he says MG stands for Make Great, like Make Great TV. He runs a bunch of anonymous Q websites. Did you know that? MGTV runs a bunch of Q websites where they have Donald Trump dressed up as George Washington. Just and subs. Now you notice Flat Earth Reset would never call anybody else. He'd never call Mark, never call Jaron. Hey Jaron, why don't you tell us about how you faked the ISS transiting in front of the moon? Hey Jaron, why don't you tell the truth about how your ISS transit was a PNG? A PNG. And so was the bird that flew in front of it first. It was stock footage. Fake as fuck. Why don't you call him out on that? Instead of just making these blanket accusations. You're a fraud, you're a scammer. It's like, dude, you're fucking retarded. And you're obviously not here for the truth. And we're going to unmask this guy. Let me see. He thinks it can't be traced. Yeah, there's no
Hello,
30-second
everybody.
limit. He was on long enough, but I don't know what I can get out of it. I hadn't even thought about that. He did leave me a message here, though, and another voice message. What a
Hello,
effing
everybody.
clown you are. Like, this is good. This is going to actually bolster my case. I might even do this. You know what? I'll tell you what. I will press charges for aggravated stalking. You see, you can say things all day long via email. You can say things all day long on Facebook. But when you use your phone and you call somebody's phone to harass them, a whole different body of law governs that. And I could use that. This is my personal phone. He called in and he hit me with a bunch of expletives. Made some threats. Couldn't hardly understand his threats. Like when he said that he was going to come to my house and shoot me, I couldn't quite understand it because his voice was slurred. You see what I mean? So no, Reset's done. I'm ready to take this from civil to just a criminal stalking if I can just get his docs. In fact, here's what I'm going to do. I've been doing some research into private investigators who can maybe dig a little deeper into, I don't know, maybe they have resources and stuff I don't when it comes to tracing IPs and email addresses and all that. But I mean, I think it would be almost like a gift to the flat Earth community if we could have that guy's, metaphorically, figuratively, literally speaking, it'd be a gift if we could have his head delivered on a plate. If you want to support the bringing down of Flat Earth Reset, there's a link below. Every dollar you contribute should be considered another stick, another branch, another piece of kindling laid at the base of the inferno upon which this troll will be incinerated. And that's kind of what I want to do. I want to roast this guy. I want to see Flat Earth Reset roasted. And you know, I have so many different ways to do it. I've got so many sound bites where he said disparaging things against so many different people. Traveling gypsies, very anti-Semitic, and hopefully for him, the judge isn't Jewish. Nummy Num says, what is a PNG? A PNG is an image
Welcome
background
to the Flat Earth Clown Show.
used in video compositing, like the 9/11 jumpers. Or if you wanted to fake a 9/11 transit, you'd get a PNG and you'd drag it across the screen. Look it up. There is no orbiting space station. I don't even believe it's possible. Like, I don't believe it's possible for you to see the shadow of the space station from 270 miles. Is it possible to see an object the size of a football field from 300 miles away? Like, I think that's a valid question. Or 250 miles away. Like, would you be able to see that outline? Would it even be visible? Detectable? At that speed? Would there be a motion blur? Like, I have looked at the footage, I've looked at transits, and I'm not convinced. The burden of proof is on the one providing or presenting the extraordinary claim, and show me some extraordinary evidence. Video doesn't cut it, which then leaves another question. If it wasn't real, then what is it? Why would somebody fake something like that? What would cause somebody to fake something like that? I think it's a valid question. Infinite Plane Society.
Hey, IPS! What's up, dude?
What are you drinking?
Hey, boo-boo, where'd you get that picnic basket? I don't drink, dumbass.
You don't drink? Were you hit on the head?
No.
How many times did your mom
Are you
drop you on your head?
triggered? Are you triggered? So let me get this straight. We all know that rockets are Masonic phallic symbols.
Gross.
So
are you talking?
why
What do you, wait,
are
are you talking? Are you talking
why,
about?
So
what are you talking
hold
about?
on.
What do you mean,
Why
hold on?
are you bringing these phallic symbols into the flat Earth?
Are you getting turned on by these
How
things?
is Mike gonna?
Do rockets turn you on?
How is Mike gonna dangle?
Do
How
rocket
is Mike gonna dangle from a fucking rocket like a fucking left nut?
What'd you say about a dong and a left nut?
Huh?
Are you turned on by rockets?
How is he gonna hang
Are you
from a
married?
rocket like a left nut and fucking go up 62 miles and 62 miles? Explain that.
How old's your boyfriend?
Because you guys never clearly have.
How old's your boyfriend?
And where does Mike get a spacesuit? Let me get this right. Spacesuits don't exist for NASA, but they exist for Mike Hughes. Do you see how ridiculous you both sound when you go on fucking YouTube and try to tell us you're going to the edge of fucking space? Do you really fucking think people believe that nonsense?
Are you drunk?
These are people, hold on, these are people that are fucking awake
Are you drunk?
and realize that space travel is fake.
Are you drunk?
No, I'm not drunk, dumbass.
You sound mad.
So, how
Are you
is
drunk?
Mad Mike
Okay,
gonna
are you?
go to the edge of space when NASA can't?
I will answer if you will.
Explain that.
I will answer if you will shut up for a second.
Answer away, clown.
I will answer. If Space travel's impossible. Mike's gonna find out. Boom. Now stop boofing the Xanax. Hey, what bar are you in?
What?
What bar are
Say
you
that
in?
again?
I said stop boofing the Xanax. What bar are you in? Are you in a bar?
So
Welcome
Mike's
to the Flat Earth
gonna
Clown
hang
Show.
off the end of a rocket like the fucking left nut and go all the way up in 62 miles, huh?
You seem very obsessed with testicles.
No, I'm not. You're
How many times?
with,
How many times have you talked about?
phallic symbols and penises and rockets.
How many times are you going to talk about penises and rockets and testicles?
So Mike signed a deal with the Masonic
Wait. You're
Science Channel, huh?
You're changing the subject.
Huh?
You're
No,
changing the
I'm not.
subject.
It's all the same subject because Science Channel pushes NASA nonsense.
Do
So
rockets?
how is Mike signing a deal with the devil good for flat Earth, you dumbass?
Do rockets turn you on?
How does Mike signing a deal with the devil good for flat Earth, dumbass?
You're an atheist. Do you believe in the
Answer
devil?
my question.
Do you believe in the devil?
Answer my question. He signed a deal with the matrix system. So how is that good for flat Earth? Mad Mike's a Mason. That's been clear from the get-go.
I'm a Mason. And how are you good?
Yeah, and you're a Mason.
How are
Thank you for finally admitting it, you fucking clown.
How are you
So
good?
how is
Hey.
Mad Mike going to go to space when NASA can't?
Oh, Flat Earth Reset's triggered.
You're a fucking fraud.
He's so triggered. Listen to him.
You're a fucking fraud.
Are you
You
triggered?
just scam money off of people who are fucking ignorant.
Do you need money?
No, I don't need money. I got my own money. You obviously do to support your drug habit.
Do you have enough money to pay for a civil suit? I put 10,000 on there. Do you have 10?
You ain't gonna sue nobody.
I saw
you
your
collect
browser.
That money. You collect that money from your fucking slaves, and you spend it on you and your fucking woman's drug habit, just like Morgile does.
Morgile? Does he have a drug
yeah.
habit? No.
Fucking
You know what?
and
No.
takes
You know what?
money
That's
from
not.
people and spends it
Bro,
on his fucking drug
That's
habit.
not fair. You know what? His wife is sick. No.
His wife is a joke.
No,
She's supposed to have a.
she's got a terminal illness, and you're making fun of her. You know what? She's not a drug
Yeah,
abuser.
she's supposed to have a heart disease, and
Dude,
she's had several heart attacks.
Do you even have
That's
a
a
heart?
bunch of crap.
Do you even have a heart? You sound pretty ruthless.
Yeah, I
right
got
now.
a heart.
You're ripping on
It's
some
beating
woman.
like
You know what?
fucking 60 beats a minute, man.
Morgile's wife could kick your ass. You know.
Yeah, Morgile's full of shit. He's
Why do
just
you talk?
cashing in like
You know,
are.
I noticed something. You're such a gossip. I saw you talking shit about D Marvel. You talk shit about Morgile. You talk shit about me.
Yeah,
Were
because
you
they're
always-
all in it for the cash, like you are.
Were you a gossip before Flat Earth, or were you always a gossip?
So how does Mike go to space but NASA can't?
Were you
Is
always?
his flying penis more special than NASA's flying penis?
How many times can you say special
Is your
penis?
more special than NASA's penis?
I'm sorry?
I said, is your penis more special than NASA's flying penis?
You know you're going to say that in court. You're like, this is going to be quoted. You know that, right?
You're the one that told us that rockets are part of the paradigm, the Masonic paradigm.
Yeah, you're going
So
to...
then you bring a fucking rocket in the flat Earth.
Okay, well, it sounds like you're sexually harassing me, to be quite honest.
No, I'm not sexually harassing you.
Yes,
Did
you
I
are.
say something flying penises in the flat Earth
Okay,
like they're going to
so-
prove something?
So Flat Earth Reset
How
is
is
sexually...
Mike going to prove flat Earth?
You're sexually harassing
And
IPS. How gross
how
is
is
that?
Mike
How
going to
gross
prove
is that?
flat Earth in 2019?
You're inquiring about
How's he going to
me.
prove flat Earth?
You're disgusting.
Explain it.
I mean, I guess I
I'm
should...
disgusting.
Well, I'm not going
I'm
to shame
not
you
the
for it.
one
No,
on
look,
fucking live streams every day begging for fucking money.
hey, if anybody here wants to donate
Get a
to find
fucking
this guy...
job, you clown.
Hey, if anybody wants to support this guy down, donate to paypal.me/Infinite Plane Society. If you donate, it will help bring this person down from whatever he's on, whatever he's high on. I don't know what his problem is. Drunk? Wow, that guy was crazy. Did you hear that? He's like asking about my junk. That was bizarre. And what is he even asking?
Welcome to the Flat
Probably
Earth
just,
Clown
you know,
Show.
I don't know. He sounds like he drinks like a fish. You hear I triggered a guy. I was like, I am a Mason. It's like these people are so silly. You could say I'm in the Illuminati, and they're like, I knew it. You're Illuminati. Yeah, I am.